I think when we're dating, we have to approach it from I'm building a network and not so much everybody I talk to, I have to like them because this could blossom into something.
Used to be, I ain't been in a long time. I'm not going to end the friendship for you.
Dating pool is up for people 35, 40, 45, 50, and it's mainly because of the women.
He is sticking by me whether I cheated or not.
You're gonna die alone if you don't drop those standards. Your standards are too high. You're gonna die alone. I'll die right now.
Let me tell you the real reason why older women are still single. It's not that we're getting older or we've been already used and rinsed and washed up and all that. It's simply because when you get to a point in your life where you have had enough of the BS games that men at their big age, along with my big age, still want to play, you have made the conscious decision that you will be to yourself until God sends you that right man. What makes you grown men think I want to still get played, still get used and mistreated and traumatized over and over again? I will pick out my coffin and die alone before I would ever settle down with a grown bum who still has not healed from his pain. Message.
I had politely asked the universe to stop handing me lessons, but apparently it wasn't done. I learned another lesson today. I was talking to this guy for the past month and a half, and today I got a, hey, so I think you're great, but text. Originally, I was really upset because I felt like he wasted my time. But once I reflected, I realized that nobody can waste your time without your permission. And I have boundary issues. Instead of texting this man all day, every day for the past 6 weeks, I should have texted him and been like, hey, I don't have time and energy to be putting into you like you're my boyfriend. And you don't deserve that time and energy from me. I liked him. It's disappointing. There's plenty more guys where that came from. And I'm glad that I spent my Friday night reading a book in my own company than in the company of someone who doesn't appreciate me and everything I have to offer. So, on to the next. Another lesson. Thank you, universe. Thanks so much.
I was out with a friend a little while ago and a guy approached her at the bar. Now listen, if you asked me about the guy, I felt that he was tall, handsome, and I really liked that he could just walk up to her and just approach her and told her flat out, like, hey, I walked over here to talk to you just because I thought you were cute. And, you know, I'm single, so why not? And I looked at him and I said, well, wouldn't you know it? My friend is single. Anyway, I had to step away for a second and I never got to follow up with my friend about what happened to their gentleman suitor. And then about a week later, I said, hey, what happened to so-and-so? And she's like, oh, what about him? What about him? And I was like, okay, I want you to tell me what was wrong about the guy in question. And she really didn't have an answer. She was just like, does he look like he can afford this? Does he look like this? Does he look like that? I don't know. And I realized that my friend, like most people, only want to talk to the men and give the men a chance that they feel are the guys that they like right away. They haven't met them or spent time with them, but they want the guy to check the boxes from the moment he walks up to them. And they don't want to talk to anybody unless they meet all of the requirements. And while I can understand that, I think when we're dating, we have to approach it from I'm building a network and not so much everybody I talk to, I have to like them because this could blossom into something. It may blossom into nothing. You may never hit it off with this guy, but he may know your husband.
Huh?
He may know someone else. If you approach it from networking, then you don't only have to talk to guys that you like or you're interested in. Now, I'm not saying to get with a gremlin. I'm not telling you to get with a critter. But why is it necessary for you to already be overinvested head over heels with a guy just to hold a conversation with him? Learn the art of polite conversation. It can't hurt you. Okay? Unless, of course, the person is a lunatic. Use good judgment. But I think it's a mistake to only talk to the guys that you're already over invested in, because then you're going to overanalyze every single thing he does or doesn't do. And it just doesn't set you up for success. Approach dating more like a big network. You're casting your net far and wide. Don't be so overly invested by only talking to guys that you're already head over heels for, because it makes it harder for you to make good decisions and to be objective about whether or not this person is a suitable partner for you.
Now, this right here is a big problem because I listened to what she was saying. It sounded like even when you're dating a guy, you date another guy. So I did my research. I checked and I found that's exactly what she meant. This is a picture here. Look at this picture. It says, granted, my friend is in a relationship, but my philosophy is only married men, something like that, right? But she was in a relationship, trying to make it work with somebody. Then I took a look at her comments. Actually, here's the full post. It says, granted, my friend is in a relationship, but my philosophy is only married is married. Everything else is single. So she's pushing her friend who's in a committed relationship to pretty much cheat on her man. That's what she's doing. And she is an elder to her friend, I'm sure. She's older. Pushing her. Talk to another guy. They claim it's keep your options only. Now, are you married? I hope so. Talking like this, but I don't think that's a smart way to teach a woman how to lock down a man, right? Look what it says. I'm not advocating for cheating, but do not close yourself off from all interactions with suitable men.
You can't make this up.
Just because you have a boyfriend. Sometimes that very boyfriend is getting in the way of your husband finding you. Elder, she's an elder. Learn the art of polite conversation. Always use good judgment. Trust your gut. However, sometimes a polite conversation can broaden your network and help you cast your net far and wide. The only thing it does, and guys know it, guys aren't smart. If I find out, that's like say right now, right? My wife is in there folding clothes. Say I found out she was casting her net far and wide. I'm talking about talking to this one, and that one. Everything is off, right? Why is a guy going to think about making that his wife and she's talking to other people? What happens, as she said, that guy was tall and handsome. She's feeling frisky that night. He turns her on. Then what? Your boyfriend, you're cheating now. That's what tends to happen. Look at these comments. Look at this. Look at the comments. It says, I like that. Building a network. She says, absolutely. Love this. And also, you are stunningly beautiful. Thanks so much. Look at the next one. I agree. Preach facts, truth. Those of us who get it, get it. This is just a guess. He wasn't wearing designer clothing with two Cuban links and a shiny watch, was he? No, but he was dressed in casual. Now, it's the hair for me that you aren't beautiful, but that gray's so good on you. Thanks, I agree. Now, here's the one. It's the hair for me. Now, you use a word that runs off a lot of women. This is a guy. Building. Now, I think he must have bumped his head and missed what she was saying, but he said building a network and building a man are not the same thing. What the guy was saying, you're supposed to build with that man, not build him. She's teaching younger women to meet a man at the finish line, and that's not the way it works. That's why they're going to be single. This is sad, man. It's really sad because she's pushing for that woman who's in a relationship to not have a man, because that's what's going to happen at the end of the day. Look at this. They don't want love. They want aesthetics from another brother. He was handsome, so that wasn't it. She's also in a relationship, so this is probably her way of honoring her relationship.
Excuse me?
By talking to the guy. Like you said, build a network. So how would she honor her relationship? By letting another guy get a chance? Crazy.
You know, I talk about I got a reputation, Steve. I used to be. I ain't been in a long time.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Steve, a long time. I'm trying to change.
You were
Back in the days.
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
How long haven't you been hoe for?
For a little minute. For a little minute.
How long?
About a year.
A year. It's good.
Wow, that's real good.
You were promiscuous and now you're not.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Now, I know what you're thinking. She just did a skit, Jay. That was just a skit. I did some more research. You got to know me by now. I do my research, right? So I researched, and this girl is a BBW for real. This is her.
Brother, what's that?
She nasty. Just like she said in that video, she nasty.
I have a male friend. We've been best friends for 13 years. I consider him a brother. I'm not going to end the friendship for you. That's how I feel. So it's important that they meet each other. They, establish some type of friendship, but I'm not.
So what if you meet this dude? You meet this dude that you're talking about, and he meets your friend. Y'all go out, y'all do y'all little thing, whatever, and he come back to you, hey, I don't fuck with dude. I think dude a snake. You know what I'm saying? Then what you do? You really like dude, but this been your partner. What you do?
I mean, I'm gonna give him the option. If this is a deal breaker, then let me know.
And if it's a deal breaker, you gonna leave?
Because that's my brother. Like, I know I see y'all.
But your brother will put that thing on you.
No,
that's what he thinking.
No, because there have been opportunities for him to do it, and it has not gone to that point.
Yeah, it will go to that point. You're not ready for a husband. That's what it is. You're not ready for a husband. I take everything and I break it down as if, and my wife was to say the same thing to me, she wouldn't be my wife. That's real. That's how I break every day down. If she said that, she wouldn't be it. Now, a guy's gonna cut off ASAP. Why would he stay with her?
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to lose a lot of followers after I say this because this level of truth, people are not ready for. The dating pool is up for people 35, 40, 45, 50, and it's mainly because of the women. And I'll tell you why. Women do not believe that they should have to date a man that is on their level. So I know what you're thinking, truth. What do you mean by that? Women always believe that they are entitled to date up. They've been taught this from the beginning of time. You'll get a woman that is homeless that feels as though she should marry a king. So what happens is we got a lot of women out here, right? Then they cannot provide the things that they require. They work in the hospital as a janitor, but they won't date a janitor. They drive a Honda Accord, but they won't date a man who drives a Honda Accord. So there are men out here who will actually court them, vet them, marry them, love them, but they're picky. Ooh, he don't make enough money. Ooh, he don't look good enough. Ooh, it was just something that was all. You're not what you used to be. The men that you used to look over, that's your dating pool now. Because time is not on your side, especially for the ones that let their body go, especially for the ones that bag isn't super crazy. Time is not on your side. You're not the pick of the litter. So the men that you're turning your nose up are actually the men that you should be entertaining because those are the men that are going to love you right. These other men will sleep with you. They're not looking to be with you. And that's why the dating pool is trash.
Yeah, it is. And from everything you saw in today's video, this is what men see. It is. He's speaking of it, but men see this. I'm showing it to you. Men look at it and say, wow, it's trash. You either get the woman that thinks she's hot stuff and she's a BBW, right? Really don't want to be with her, and she thinks she's hot stuff, or you get the older woman telling younger woman to keep your options open when they should be getting a man that's within their tax bracket. Actually, tons of women need to do that. Get a man in your tax bracket. Do you know how many push men to the wayside? As he said, right now, that's your dating pool. Settle. Like, now's the time to settle. And they still won't settle.
I absolutely love when these kind of black males say stuff like, oh, we don't date black women. No, hun, black women don't date you. Because let's just keep it a buck. Like, let's just keep it honest. The black males that act like they don't date black women are just the black males that black women have passed up on for years because something is wrong with them. Come on now. Black women don't date you. It's not the other way around.
He is sticking by me whether I cheated or not, which I did, but it's okay. We are still making it work. We are going to be one big happy family. As you know, we have other children together. So everyone's going to be brother and sister.
Absolutely.
Nobody's going to be treated differently.
No separation on my end. Because let me tell you something. As a man, I was brought up to stick by your woman no matter what.
I've been calling your phone trying to get some of that good. Don't get stingy on me with that wood.
Mabel, I told you I was going to be working a lot more now.
So about that dinner. This is so sex on sight, baby. It's urgent. Don't give a damn about your plans. Come put this work in. Or I'm gonna sell up all your stuff I bought you on eBay.
Oh, hold on, Mabel. Let's not get crazy now. Come
You have
on.
an outstanding balance at the Maple residence. But you can come by tonight and get some of this heaven sent. I need some of that young, fresh meat.
That's a joke, but that's a joke in reality. Do you know how many young guys are getting these older women? And these women are going. They're going. And they prefer it. They're going. But they would rather choose that than being married. It's like, it's weird because some of them have never been married.
What would your mother say?
Listen, this ain't got nothing to do with my mama. I'm worried about you.
You worry?
You gonna let me worry about you? Or you gonna hurt my feelings?
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Exactly.
I really don't.
Word.
Because you are a handsome
I like that.
guy.
Word.
You are. You're a handsome young man.
Hey, I'm just matching you. That's it.
Matching.
So listen, you gonna bless my damn put your number in my phone? Or I gotta fight for it or something?
You know they'll put me in jail.
You safe. Let's be real.
Your mama will be like, hell
Listen. Let me handle her. We good.
No,
We cool.
because I wouldn't want nobody at that age to do my baby like that. That's all it is. I'm just protecting this. Yes, I am.
I like the effort, you know.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
I don't need no protector.
You don't need no protector. No, this is for your benefit, for real, because you need to deal with women.
That's what you're gonna call it.
That's your age. You know, I'm a little too seasoned for you.
Oh,
I got grown lady problems. You know, not them 20-year-old problems. You just now getting ready to experience what I've already been through.
Listen. I'm old enough to teach you something. But listen, I'm young enough to learn too. But listen, you just supposed to use me to keep you young. That's it. And I'm supposed to let you.
You know, you're real cute though. But give me a hug. I don't want to do you like that. What's your name? How you recording me?
Recording what?
Older men don't want older women. I have a hard time believing that older men genuinely see younger women and think, this is my romantic equal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you think that about a 22-year-old, sir. Winston, Charles.
I agree.
Think back if you can. Don't say anything out loud. Just think about what you were doing at 21. Don't say nothing. See, look at your face. Look at your face. You see what I'm talking about? You don't know yourself enough. You're naive. You're immature. You have no business dating somebody who can buy houses and such.
Yes, I'm high maintenance because I'm high value and I need your behavior towards me to match my caliber. Correct. That's math.
My favorite is when people are like, oh, you're gonna die alone if you don't drop those standards. Your standards are too high. You're gonna die alone. I'll die right now.
I wonder why they left.
I'll die prematurely. I'll die today. Before I drop my standards.
She wants a man that makes $500,000 a year.
Yeah, I'm 5'11". I'm pretty tall, so I like them tall as well.
I do get okay. So let's go because you know the 6 feet guy. Do we gotta make a certain amount of money?
Yes, he does. Yeah, absolutely, Kendra. My standards are very, very high when it comes to that. He needs to be making at least $500,000.
$500K, just like the one before that. She probably would say the same thing. $500K. You're never gonna find a man. Never. I could say that. No one's out there for you. And you're 5'11" too. You're gonna be lonely for a long time.